Hey TJ, hey Patsy. I didn't realize I was live yet. Sorry. I'm trying to set up my gimbal. Trying to do a live on my gimbal. And since my Wi-Fi still keeps messing up, keeps going in and out, I thought I'll do a live on my cell phone instead, but hopefully the battery lasts. Hey Laura. It kept loading. Sorry. It's one of those, you know, you're supposed to be able to do hand signals and stuff and it'll move with you, but now I've already forgotten what the hand signals are, so I don't know why I even did. But it's a nice little stand anyway. I thought I'd work on this mum a little bit more. I don't remember. Nope, that's not it. Dadgummit. Anyway, there's that. Let's go. So I can't figure it out manually. There's all kinds of buttons on here and I just don't remember what they are. But I did make one more chain for it because I did another video. There's this infinity chain. Some people watching the old videos, so I thought, well, I'll make another video, and then I went ahead and did it purple and gold. It's stretching out and then it's a little cockeyed at the bottom, so I think I may end up chopping off this bottom one if I use it. But it's a nice little filler. I think I'm gonna pull y'all up on my laptop too so I can see what's going on. See, I didn't get the customization on. See, the Wi-Fi is not loading right now either on here. You're babysitting the grands? Oh, how fun. Yeah, it's not even uploading anything right now. Oh well. Hey Sharon, how are you? And Jovette, how are you? Welcome. Is this your first time here? Or first time on a live anyway? All right, maybe the tablet, because I have a hard time seeing on that thing. I'm gonna turn that thing on. I gotta mute that. Okay. Let's see if I got it. Get out of all that stuff. Oh, good. We'll be quiet then. I'm pretty good. My allergies are getting bad again. How about yours? I don't know. Is it the pine trees in this area? What is it? Now I gotta find me. Okay. That's a little better. Hey Nancy, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Let's adjust her. Well, that's too close, ain't it? Because now you can't see it. It's got this little remote. There we go. There we go. Isn't that fancy? I haven't even peeled the little thing off of it yet. But I like to keep it on there because it freaks me out. It's so little. All right, so on the last live I did a zigzag this big wide zigzag, this deluxe spirit, and then like I said, I did do a video for this one. And let's see, there's a homecoming ribbon. I did all the streamers, all that on the last live. And I did cut these at 24 inches long. So this is just going to be another mum, pre-made mum for my Etsy shop, because I like to put a few of those in my Etsy shop. I have a few, but I like to put, you know, a variety of colors and stuff. So I'm going to try and work on this during live streams, and then, you know, do a playlist. So if somebody wants to go back and watch it from start to finish, it'll be right there. Oh, how fun, Patsy. Laptop is just getting closed because I don't know what the deal is with our Wi-Fi. It's affecting our TV in the living room and my laptop, and that's about it. Everything else still works great. Weird, weird, weird. Let's see. I did say I wanted to break up like the purple and gold a little bit and not do. And what by gold I mean like the yellow gold, so it's not like all the braiding chains aren't all yellow gold and purple. Like this one is gold and purple, so that breaks it up a little bit. And I could do one that's just like yellow and gold, right, TJ? I could do just a yellow one. And here is the imprint ribbon I'm using on it. I got this from a D-stash in our group. I don't want to put her name out there, just in case she doesn't want her name out there. I don't want to do that to her. I'm always hesitant to put somebody's name out there. Hey Jessica, how are you? Welcome, welcome. So I definitely am incorporating that. It's in here and it's in here. And then I've got the striped diamond dust on both of these. So I'm thinking, oh, I gotta put these up. I just finally got my newest order of the navy. They got the navy back in. And to get the free shipping, because I don't have Prime, I had to order 2. So I have plenty for this season, but this is the navy I get from Amazon. It is in my Amazon store, you guys. I don't have it, I don't have a description in this live stream, but it is in all the other newer videos, you know, from the past 6 months or so. Let's see. I think for now I'm just gonna put it off to the side. If it'll fit, it won't fit. My blue is pretty full. I have room up here. I'll put it up here. Hopefully I don't forget it's up there and say, I gotta order some navy, I'm out at navy, when I have like 30 sheets up there. Good, it's good to hear that, Jessica. All right, so I was thinking like a whip. Something I can do standing up and show you guys. Let me think. Could always do a loop chain. I don't want to do a loop chain, but I could do a loop chain. Let's see. What do y'all think? Trying to think what'll look good. And I need my notebook. Find my whips. Okay, like I said, these are 24 inch. I don't have 24 inch. I have 22 or 26, so in between should be 17 inches. For 24 inch. Ah, not the love braid, no. What did I say, 17 inches? A pin is not going to cut ribbon. I don't care what anybody says, it's not going to work. Let's do a whip first. I'd have a refresher on how to start it. I can never remember, is it 2 on the left and 1 on the right, or 1 on the left and 2 on the right? And then it's, yeah, it's been a while. Okay. So it's 17 inches. Oop, dadgummit. 17 inches, 17 inches. It's folded in the middle, and I doubled it because it's going to go up against another color, and it's just not going to be as vivid. 2 on the left, and then it's the top one down and the bottom one down, right? It's been a while. I think I only did 1 or 2 last season. It hurts my wrist. I have a little bit of arthritis, and I do have to wear a brace when I do a love braid. Should I do gold diamond dust? Yeah, that'll be pretty. I'm a little worried this is going to be too thin. I'm not necessarily one that says you have to double for the whip. It's more of the case of like a light ribbon that you want it to stay vivid. But now this is much thicker than this one. So I'm just going to back it up with some white. Back one and the middle one go down. Oh, the middle one goes down. Girl, I'd have to pull up one of my videos. I'm telling you, if I don't do them regularly, then I need refreshers. Just make a point. Everybody needs to make a point. Since I do talk too much and if you don't know what I'm talking about, I made a post about that. It was just too funny. I had to share. Wait for that one. Well, you two can love that love braid all you want. All right, we're just going to basket weave. Just like you would the victory. How do you zoom? I think you can zoom. It's not working. I guess it don't work during a live. Sorry, guys. So this one is on top. See how this one's on bottom? It's under that one. This one's on top of that yellow. So that one's going to be the first one. And it goes under. And then it's going to come through those 2 yellows and wrap around. Now the yellow is on top. So we're going to put it behind, like so. Okay? And it's going to come between those 2 golds. And then it's going to flip around the middle one. So we look like this, and we look like this. And we just snug those a little bit. This is pretty stiff. Now we move to that one. Do I see Tanya? I'm too close to it. Now we do that one. So we can see the shape coming. Like I said, we're going to snug this. And I do like using this awesome thing that Miss Dina made for several of us. And clipping that sucker on there. Or hooking it on there. And let's see, I always go the wrong way. There we go. So you can hold it up here and do it. Let's see. Same, loving the love braid. Hello ladies, it's been a day. Let's get some braiding done. Time to get my happy place. I love that, Tanya. Love that. But I still not loving the love braid. I thought about weaving a smaller ribbon in it, but I don't know. I probably have a different gold. But I'm not going to have anything golden yellow. And it's not hard to weave after you've done. You can layer them and, you know, braid it with the layered ribbons, or you can go back in and weave them in. It's really simple. I only have 6 likes, y'all. Come on. Give me more. This is not a 24-inch braid. What was I thinking? Oh, I mixed it up. I looked at the braid length for the ribbon length. You big dummy. Let's do this again. Does somebody need a golden yellow and gold short with braid? Asking for a friend. This will not be the goofiest thing I do all season. Not even close. Okay, so 17 inches of ribbon gets you a 12-inch braid. Hey, I make some 12-inch braid mums, so that's okay. I hate when I finish this like that, where this is going that way. It's flat there. I will usually undo it and try to fix it so it's flat like that. There you go, I have one per garter. That was my plan all along. I promise. Okay, let me reread this. 24-inch braid needs 40 inches of ribbon. That's a lot more. And that's for each piece. So that's times 4 if you do individual pieces. So 80 inches folded in half, 80 inches folded in half. Okay, does that make sense? Good. You see how you can see my finger under there, so it's not going to be as vivid. So you can just use white under there if you need to, or the color, whichever one. You do not see both sides, so I'm just going to face them the same way. Yeah, that other one was just for practice, y'all. And I love these little clips because look, I clip that on there. Now I'm second guessing myself. Yeah, 40 inches. Oh, there it is. I think I'm gonna layer that with some smaller diamond dust. This is gonna be like the 9/16. Dadgummit. Yeah, that was right. Oh my gosh. I can't think of two things. Yeah, it was the warm-up. Okay, that's 40 inches. I know. You know, I got this on my trip. My mom trip. I have to get me a new Bucky shirt every time I go down there. And I was trying to decide. I'm like, I'm just going to get the one. I am not a tie-dye girl, but I was like, I'm going to get the most colorful one they have. I love it. Hey, Renee, unapologetically unedited. I like that. Hey, everyone, I love to watch even if I haven't made moms in a couple of years. Well, that's okay. Aw, I love it. Well, you need to find some people to make some for. I'm just saying. You know what? I'm wondering if I should just double the same ones and make my whip braid like this with the gold smaller. What do y'all think? Thank you, Jessica. I think it'll be pretty. Instead of, you know, I usually do one color and then the other color or diamond dust. I even thought about doing the stripe. I haven't done a stripe in a long time. But you like have to cut them and then switch them. Like if this was one color and that was the other one, you'd have to cut it in half and then like tape them. Use some like double-sided tape and then that way, and then you'll get the spiral. It's been a while since I've done that. Close enough. Okay, again, we have a crease and we make a little arrow. It's a little bit more difficult. So the first one, the warm-up one, was just a basic one, and so that one was easy for y'all to learn. This one is layered, so it's a little bit more complex, and you can layer these as many times as you want. Get smaller and smaller with each ribbon. I don't do that as much as I used to. I used to do that quite a bit with militaries, the heart chains, all that. I used to layer the crap out of them. I just don't do that as much as I used to. I don't know why. Now it's really thick. It is more difficult too to keep the smaller ribbons where you want them. So I really don't worry about it. If they get out of place, you can kind of move them around after it's made. But see that? Look how pretty that is. There's the back. So we'll go over this again. Again, this one is on top, so it goes around the back. It's going to be harder for you to tell what I'm doing since they're all the same color, and this one gets flipped around. So I'm glad I did the other one, because that one's going to be a lot easier for y'all to understand. Now it's time to do the left side. Flip it over so it looks like that. just keep going back and forth. This braid is the hardest braid for people to pick up. I think it's because it's rounded like that, so it's harder to tell what it's doing. But I think this is the easiest version of it. At one time I had like 3 different versions of doing this braid, but I took the one that you learn with the dowel rod. That was the very first one I did. It was just so bad. I couldn't get it to stay in view. It was one of those first videos that was just horrible, so I didn't delete it, but I just, what do you call it? Make it unlisted or something, private or something, so nobody sees it. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I don't know why it has a hole there, though. Anyone watching? I still only show 6 likes. Is it not? Are you guys not liking the video or the live? Or is it just not going up? Let's see what it says on here. Nope, it says 6. Oop. No, I don't want to chat. From 6 to 5 to 8. You see 7? Okay. I see 9 now. Thank y'all. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you. I'm sure there's a couple of haters watching, especially after my TikTok. My last TikTok post. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to say. On the ticker. There's a new post on the ticker. I'm so bad about that. Hey, Brianna. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Renee. I appreciate you so much. Thank y'all. Yeah, I'm just going to say, if you mess with my Connie or you mess with my TJ, especially if you're talking about their integrity, I'm going to get ticked. I'm going to give you an opportunity to figure out you're wrong. I'm going to try not to jump the gun, and I waited a few months, and it's just escalating. You missed it? It may not make sense to you if you don't know what's going on, which I think a lot of people don't understand what's going on, that she's being questioned. It's not just her, it's somebody else too that's not in our group. But somebody that's big on, I think is pretty big on the ticker. Thank you for the hearts. Connie's over there helping, still trying to get her mom, get her stuff moved over, so I don't know if she'll be able to chat or not. So if y'all don't see her, that's why. She could care less about people talking about her, but when they just keep coming at her. I feel like it's where it needs to be. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was too much. For some reason, when I hang them up, I get more braid out of the ribbons. So my measurements are actually too long for me, and I forgot about that. I forgot to shorten it up a little bit. But I would rather them be too long than too short. Oh, thank you, Caleb. What should I expect from this channel? A lot of mum making stuff. I used to do a variety of crafting and even a little bit of food stuff. Just a tiny bit of food stuff. You know, some DIYs and stuff. But mum making has pretty much taken over my life, to be honest. Alright. Again, I said I like to line these up. I'm going to take it down one more. But it's like that. That's the only thing about doing it on here. It's always so loosey-goosey when I take it off. See? Oop. Remembered which way to go. Look at me. Okay, ribbons. Oh yeah, I like that. That breaks that up. Can y'all see that? I like that a lot. I do want to put quite, I do want it to be full. I want it to be full or even over full of braids. So y'all, don't give me some weird one though that I can't do. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Laura. Oh, I could do a Mobius. That's easy. I'm just going down through my cheat sheets. Let's see. But do I want to do a regular size one or a skinnier one? And do I want to do like a purple one or a purple and gold one? Purple, gold, and gold. I might start sneezing. I'm really sorry. I've been sneezing like crazy today. There's Connie. You know which one the Mobius is, Laura? I need, if I use 7/8, I need 3.5 yards for a 24-inch. And if I use 9/16, I need 4 yards. Oh, and I've even done this with the 1.5 or the 1.3 inch. You know, it makes a really fat one, and I love it too. And that one, I would need about, okay, it says 3 yards, 21 inch, 4 yards, 30. So I guess I would need 3.5 to get it. Is there a particular size y'all want to see? If I do the imprint again, then I need to do 7/8. And I got to try to remember which. There's one ribbon that's stuck in the middle, and then there's one that's seamed, so I may have to like restart it or something because it's been a little while since I've done one. I did that today with the military. I made a bubble again. I was trying to make a TikTok, so I was trying to you know, record in little increments. That way you can select all those little videos, and then you can do the auto on, I did it again on the ticker, and it'll auto edit it, all those little increments. But it was confusing me trying stopping and start and stopping and start, and I kept having to unwind it and redo it. It was making me so mad. But I did get a 36-inch bubble. Anyway, I forgot which direction the diamond dust had to be, and it needed to be on the bottom. But I'm thinking that the diamond dust needed to be on the top for the Mobius. You haven't tackled that one in a while? Yeah. both of you are saying 7/8. So 7/8 again is 3.5 yards. I need my little thingy. That thingy. There we go. And I did finally mark a yard on the side of my table. There's 1, 2, 3.5. So a half would be, what's a half, 18? Should I double that to both sides? Hey, Shara. I'm sorry, my brain is... I try to remember. Is both sides get seen on this one? Has somebody done one in a while? I wonder if this is working. Let me pull up one of my videos. Let me just go ahead and mark that so I don't lose it. Where the heck did Safari go? Safari disappeared on my thing. That's weird. It's usually at the bottom. You haven't done one since... I know, I haven't done one in a while. I don't even remember the last time I did one. I got to refresh. This is good though. See, this is another reason I like to do some pre-mades, because it like breaks the ice. It gives me a refresher on braids, and also like the whole aspect of mum making, because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'm like, oh, I gotta put a ribbon necklace on that. I forgot to do this on that, you know? Like the blue one that I did start to finish, that I've got to edit for y'all, the little mini heart. I got, you know, all the sections together and stuff, and I'm like, I didn't put any little ribbons to hang. I didn't put any trinkets or anything. I went back and added some, but I didn't have any ribbons to hang any. Plus, when I make a pre-made, I like to do just a few little ribbons, so if they want to add some stuff or they want me to add some more trinkets, I've got some ribbons. Monica says you'll see a tiny triangle, but not worth doubling. Okay, if you're doing a Mobius, then both sides show. Okay. I know there's one that only shows a little bit on the inside. All right, it's still not. It loaded, but let's see. I don't think it's gonna bring anything up. I don't know what is going on with our Wi-Fi, but you're not having any issues with my cell phone, right? Yeah, it's not even gonna load up. Oh no, there it went. Connie's video came up first. 31K views. Holy Toledo, Batman. That's awesome, Connie. I have one, and it's got 3.2K views. 31K views. That is amazing. All right, let's pull her up. Let's silence her, though, so I won't get in trouble by YouTube. It's gonna be slow to load, unfortunately. 31K views and only 597 likes. Explain that to me. How hard is it to go deep? Now I have to watch the ads. Okay. She's talking instead of braiding. You're talking too much. Okay, let's see. You're not doing a printed ribbon. It's hard for me to tell. Oh, that's a shorts that has that 3. Okay, I have glitter on top because you wrap it around. So this needs to be on top. Okay. And then I'll do, should I do this one all purple? It's because if you're... Oh. Hey, I'd rather you watch it 10 times than give it a like, honestly. Didn't I just say I was going to do purple only? Well, let's just go ahead and do the gold. That's fine. Okay, this should be 3.5 yards. I doubled. All right, let's go back over here. I doubled the golden yellow because, again, if you can see that, it doesn't look as yellow if you only use one. But if you use 2, look at that. Like a regular military, and then we want to go, wait, yeah, I'm going to just start out as a regular first for the first one, and then I'm going to wrap around. And I did not double the imprint, by the way. If I need to put a regular purple behind it, I will. Let me see. You do too, Sharon? Yeah, I make playlists just for myself too that I put videos in, so I know to go where they are. I can go back easily and find them. Oh, that is going to be so pretty. You see just a sliver of that inside, but not bad at all. Oh my gosh. Get in there and stay in there. Here we go. This one's one you have to constantly keep tugging on those ribbons to keep it snug. This one is not hard at all. Military, you're just doing a wraparound from the back side. I was asking which side does my pretty ribbon need to be, and I have it right here under Mobius braid. Pretty ribbon needs to be face up. Maybe if I paid attention to my little notes there. Getting there, really close. This one does stretch a little bit. I think all the military braids stretch. For some reason, I ended up with more yellow. But we're at 24 inches, so it doesn't matter. I'm running out of flippies. Oh, I like it, I like it. Now we have a zigzag, we have an infinity, we have a Mobius, a layered whip, a deluxe spirit. So we're at 5, but it needs more than that. Obviously, you can tell that's almost too long. It's going to stretch a little. I noticed that it stretches more like at the top too. So you can actually take it apart if you need to and just tighten it up. Let's see if I can open YouTube Studio. Goodness, this thing is crazy. Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay. All right. Peyton or a corset? Oh gosh, it's been too long since I've done a corset share. And I will admit, like, I did the cottage ladder a lot, and I could do that one like that. And then I tried to do the corset again, and I really struggled, but I got it. And then when I tried to do a ladder again, I got confused. I think I ended up making a corset instead of a ladder. And now with the zipper, they're all too close. You think it needs a Peyton? What colors does it need for a Peyton? Yeah, every time I do a Peyton, I get different ones. what the braid on the right is, so maybe just the military. This one or this one? This one's a zigzag. Trying to picture what your right is. That one's a deluxe spirit. I usually drape with a Peyton anyway though, and maybe hang down the length, or just hang down a little bit, or drape the whole thing. So that'd be a good draping one. I can still do like a victory. I could do some kind of loop chain. The 3 that's like chunky and 2 that are flat. Cottage leather would be so pretty in those colors. I've done, I think I did a video on it where it was purple and gold, and then it was that the one I did in the checkerboard, I think? That would be hard for y'all. I mean, you could see some of the table, but let's see. Yeah, on one of them I did show it. No, the pink and black one is the one I did. That was checkerboard. But I did do a purple and gold one like the original way. See if I can remember how to lay the ribbons out. Okay, so on the top one, I've got diamond dust going across the top, and then I have pink on the back side and black on the back side, and then down the middle I have pink, because I think that's the one, isn't it, that you don't see a lot of, or maybe you do on that one. Okay, I'm here for good. Yay! She's here. You need 4 yards of weaving ribbon for the cottage ladder for a 24-inch braid. And then the middle one is the length you need, right? Top of the tube is the weaving, plus a couple of extra inches. I am using the crap out of this ribbon. Okay. I'll have to follow along in my video, because it's been a while. All right, I'm gonna turn y'all this way so you can see. I guess I want you back down. Oop. All right, I'm gonna put this up too. Of weaving ribbons. Let me do the middle ones first. Can y'all see Pepper down here? She's right here. Oh wait, what am I doing? 24. This is going to be my center ribbons. center. But hey, Juanita, how are you? I'm trying to think, what do I want? I guess I'm not really doing the checkerboard. I think I'll just do gold on the back side. See how that turns out. You just got home from work? I'm sorry. Stay. I gotta refresh here. And I need my tape. Oh, there's a stinking ad. Not sure yet. Skip. Okay. Oop. Something like that. Is this the one you go back and forth on? I can't remember. That feels twisted. Yes, it is. All right. Go under. And then we go on this side. Right, Connie? Right? I'll definitely let y'all know this. It can take in. Oh, I missed something. Everybody. Connie, I have a fabulous set of Highland today. You should do it. That would be so much fun. I wish. All right. I think I screwed that up. Hold on. Okay, those are down like they're supposed to be. Is that right? Or is it this way? I don't remember. Now I gotta go back. Something's not. Okay, that one's over, that one's under, that's right. It matters how your ribbon is laying. I'm just saying. I missed it again. Oh no, it's this side. It's showing this side, isn't it? Oh my gosh, I'm so confused, y'all. Whose idea was this? No clue you have made way more of those than I have. Oh, how funny. Alright, I keep missing it. I'm sorry. don't know. It's this side again. Okay. Maybe that's why I kept ending up with a corset the last time I tried to make one. Well, not very much of the yellow showing. I forgot it's the center ribbons that don't show very good on this one. It's just going to have a hint of the golden yellow. Hey Amanda, how are you? I feel like I need to move this. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like you need to be closer. Plus, who wants to be close up on a side view? Not me. Uh-oh, something happened there because that's the ugly side. What did I do? I don't know. Something got twisted somewhere. I'm eating a burrito from Taco Bell. Wish me like good luck. You're gonna need it. You are gonna need it. It did it again. There it is too. I see it getting twisted. It won't let me angle any more than that. Damn it. Oh, I forgot. I know what I did wrong there. I forgot to put some kind of little heavy clip on the middle. There's one. There. That will be much better. See, my Wi-Fi is going out on my laptop again. Any issues on my phone? I am the slowest braider. I just finished the whip. Back to the love braid conversation. Seriously, what are the measurements for a 24-inch braid? Is it 4 times? No, I don't think it's. I say no, I don't think it is. Hold on. Well, it depends on what braiding technique you're using. Because there's one, the one I call just a box braid. They're basically the same thing. They end up with the same result. They're just different braiding. But if you're using my love braid technique, like the video that I do for a love braid, you need 105 of each ribbon, 105 inches. On the box braid, I say triple the length. I don't know if that's true or not. So it takes more ribbon to do the love braid version. I just like the braiding technique better. No, I'm good. I don't remember what I said. I'm not outside or I would look for you. Oh. Oh, the internet. Okay. I already forgot. I already forgot about the internet. It's working again. You're welcome. I wish I'd done the checkerboard. This is still pretty, but I think I would have liked the checkerboard better. What did I make tonight? I did a whip, some Mobius, and now a cottage ladder. Oh, that's awesome, Amanda. Congratulations. I feel like I'm doing this a little looser than what I normally do, so I'm curious to how twisty it's going to be. You have to pay it. Keep moving up. Getting to the end. Okay, ribbon. There we go. It's a little short. They're just a little short. I don't think I can get another one. I'll staple it behind. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Just a hint of the golden yellow. There we go. So, zigzag, infinity, cottage ladder, Mobius, whip, and deluxe spirit. Your copy of me can't even create them on your own. Thank you, Tanya. You're right, I am copying you. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I apologize. And TJ, I gotta copy her because I can't create on my own either. And whoever came up with that, and whoever came up with that, whoever came up with that, this is the one I created. So this is my creation right here. This is my creativity right here. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want the sucker full, y'all. And I do like the idea of a Peyton. Oh, but I forgot I got this too. It was a lei that didn't sell, so I have that I can drape somehow. It's the one we call a military twist. I know it's called something else too. That could drape. That would be cute draped. It's made from luster and soft satin, so it's the purples don't match, but I like it. I think it looks pretty. Gives a little definition. No, you're not. You know I love you. I love you too, Connie. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed some stuff. Oh. Yeah, I hear you. Do a Peyton. I can still have this one. I like the idea of this one like being like this on it somewhere where it's rounded at the bottom. I could connect it somewhere if I want to. Or even you like that too, Laura? All right, now I gotta look up the Peyton measurements again. Y'all are wearing me out. You're so bossy. Do this, Hyla. Do that. I don't want to get in front of the camera. Like super close up. All right. Peyton. Where are you? Just don't turn it into a hoo-ha. Okay, I won't. It won't be a coochie braid. I don't do those anyway. Usually. I'm trying to think. I don't think I ever have. Okay. The left, okay, the right ribbon runs out first. Left ribbon runs out second. So your middle ribbon is the least. All right. I'm gonna do my longest measurements, that way I know I can drape it and hang it down a little bit. It was in, she did do it in the live. She showed it in the live. One of those 18,000 Mariposa lives. Alrighty, 5 yards. And I think I will do, let's see. I don't know if I want the big chunky 7/8 or if I want the smaller 9/16. And it still needs a couple more braids hanging down. Yeah, you just got to figure out which one it was. What do y'all think? I bet big and chunky. It doesn't take as long for big and chunky. Okay. So, and if I remember right, the ribbon on the right is the one that shows on all 3 sides, which is why it runs out first. So that's going to be your prettiest ribbon. The one you care about showing the most. So do I want to do an imprint or a diamond dust? Plus 12 inches. And you do want to double it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 12 inches, did I say? Yep. That. Hey Amy, how are you? Lots of freaking ribbons. I need some more hyla holders, y'all. For this one, just to hold them in place while I'm measuring. And I don't have any room for anything. Okay, that's the middle one. Sorry, guys. Scarf down dinner. You didn't have to scarf it down. Sound like me, I eat too fast. Okay. I'm just trying to decide how I want to do this. If I do the imprint, it does have to be doubled, so both sides to get it to show on all three sides. So that's 10 freaking yards of that ribbon. 10, you guys, over that, because it's 5 yards plus 18 inches. You were starving, I'm sorry. Now I could do one side imprint and one side, yeah, holy moly is right. One side imprint and one side diamond dust. Let me go ahead and do the left side, which would be exactly 5 yards. And I'm going to do purple with that one. One, two, three, 4, 5. Fold in half. Hello, Esther. How are you? Welcome. All right, 5 yards. You guys probably want to see what's going on here. Okay. I like to clip them to this little thing in the order. So that's my left ribbon, that's my middle ribbon, and then I'll put my right one there. That way I don't get confused while I'm measuring ribbons. So now I need 5 yards plus 18 to 6 yards. So I've got it kind of iffy. Like I said, every time I make one, I get a different length. I don't get the exact same length. I think I'll do this one. Let's see, I've got the brushed, or the striped, I mean, onto, I have this onto, but this is thicker, and I like a thicker ribbon for the Peyton. Sorry. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm just gonna go 24 inches. All right. I used the imprint on 3 of the braids. Let's see, that's what it's gonna look like. And if I use this on one side, like I said, it's not gonna show on all sides, so like either this will show on one side or this will show if I do it half and half. If I do just this and double it, then this will show on all 3 sides. Does that make sense? I think I'm gonna try it. Let's see what it looks like. So we can start it either way. It doesn't matter. I mean, it will matter where it's at on the braid, but I couldn't tell you which way because I usually double whatever this is. But I like to clip them like that so I know which one's which. Hello, Miss Alice. How are you? Let's try it on top. I don't have Ginger's color wheel. Or whatever her color guide, I guess it's called. Oh, those aren't even. I don't know if it matters how even they are. I don't think I've done a Peyton since Mom Camp, y'all, so don't judge too harshly. I know I don't want them too angled. Push her a little straight. Put a staple in there. Had a great, successful day. Thanks for asking. Hope everyone is doing well. That's awesome, Alice. That's right. Oh, okay. I wish y'all could see my floor. Well, I don't want you to see my bare feet, but the ribbon is ridiculous. And I have a basket somewhere. There it is. But look at the ends, so you've got all these different lengths. Look at that. Just keep them in that, so... Oh, I should have made that into a loop. What was I thinking, y'all? Why didn't y'all tell me? Hyla, what are you doing? Now I lost my little staple remover. Go ahead and make a loop there. And this is what's awkward, is trying to get that middle one in there. And then even more awkward, I'm trying to get the right one in there. Ooh, these ribbons are really stiff, but I like it, the end result. Hello, Jim. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. But hey, it's forming the shape that I need it to early on, I think. Now we do the left ribbon. It throws people off because it's just kind of weird angles. Okay, so your yellow is next, and this is the one that gives everybody a trouble. See all that, how long that is? You don't want it that long. This loop needs to come over here. See, this purple one needs to stack on top of that one. So you kind of have to force it over. Now, purple and gold, so I know the imprint and diamond dust is next. Imprint and yellow, so I know the purple is next. Keep snugging those ribbons up. You're going to have kind of a box shape up here that you're working on. It's going to remind you of a double box. You're going to want to do this one. That's not the right one, because look, there's the imprint. The only one that's not used is the yellow, so that's going to be your next one. And remember, this middle one is the one that gives you a hard time, so just take this and move it where it needs to be stacked. See how you want it stacked. And then you can pull on that yellow, and now it's where it needs to be. Now, purple and gold, so imprint is next. Sure. And you got some one-on-one on this one. But I know that's not enough. You need like one-on-one-on-one, right? Okay, so gold and, or I'm sorry, yellow and imprint. So now it's purple. I feel like something's cockeyed. Sure feels like something's weird there. Maybe it's just not snug. Hold on. Make sure I didn't screw that up. Alright, imprint and purple, so gold is next. Now it's starting to go over where it needs to be, it's not fighting it as much. This is what, this middle ribbon is what screws people up. I'm telling you, it's the one that gives y'all the worst time. And you have to constantly tug on these ribbons to snug them up. Imprint purple, so yellow is next. Again, move that over where it needs to be. See how they're stacking? You want them stacked like that. The very beginning is not going to be perfect. It's not going to be beautiful. So that's a part, you know, I end up covering up. So don't worry about that. You have to keep your finger in one of these loops or it'll just come apart. Like I said, keep snugging these silly things. Am I talking too much, y'all? Oh gosh, just crack up at that. Like I waited my whole life for somebody to tell me I talk too much. That's right. That was the other thing he said. The same thing over and over again. I'm like, well, yeah, I ramble, duh. Negative, yeah. There's so many people out there that comment on videos and they think they're some kind of critic. Like, why? Where did you come from? You see how those are stacking? You want stacked like a double box braid, except for this one's triangular and this back side, I call it the back side, is so pretty. And look, the imprint ended up on my favorite side and it was on top. So remember that, y'all. Right side, top is gonna be that ribbon right there, which Ginger probably already figured out. I just don't have time. Didn't have time to go look and see what she had. I need to print her little color guides out though. That makes me so happy. That is definitely, that is my favorite side. I just love that side. Yes. And Sharon, my husband, was just out of freaking town. I could have been TikToking all night if I wanted to. We should have done that. I don't know. I know you have to do a certain amount of lives over there on the ticker. And I'm not sure I have. I think I've only done a couple. I think I have to do one more to invite, but if y'all have one and you can invite, that's fine too. And always tell when I get in the zone, I get quiet. Plus, I don't want to be saying the same thing over and over again and talking too much. My expert critic may be watching, and we would not want that. They may take me off YouTube if that happens. Heavy on the sarcasm. Don't throw me off. This thing that person will say is that ribbon is noisy. You're probably right. At least I'm not doing that while somebody's trying to speak. I'm sure it is extra noisy right in front of the phone too. It's part of your charm. Thank you. Hi, Pepper. I swear she keeps coming in here like, Mom, are we going to bed or not? Because she ain't going to bed without me. What is it, baby? What you doing? What are you doing? You're so cute. Oh, look, you can see her. You can see that pretty face right there. Look at that. She's like, no, Lucy, do not come in here. Let's see, how far have I gotten? A whole, like, 9 or 10 inches. I know, aren't they adorable? What are you doing? You're so cute. Just look. Thank you, Laura. I love them too. They keep me sane. Even though they're ornery sometimes. And make messes and all kinds of stuff. They're worth it. I feel like that's not snugging up like it's supposed to right there. Oh my gosh, it doesn't want to stay snug. Alright, that's the best it's going to do. I really don't want to finish this, but I hate putting a braid down and then trying to pick it up and figure out what's next. Oh gosh, that drives me crazy. My brain can't function like that. And I don't like holding it up high so you guys can see it either. My shoulders are getting tired of it. Okay, there's the imprint, diamond dust. So whatever is on the right bottom side only shows on one side. If you can see, she came in here and laid down. She usually stays in here somewhere or right outside the table. So I can't leave without stepping over her. About 14 inches. And I'm supposed to get like 33 to 36, but I know sometimes it's like 30. Now, there is a lady on TikTok, Stacy, that came up with a tip, and it's helped a lot of people that struggle with this middle part. So what she does, I believe, is she takes this and flips this. Is it that way, Connie? See, I can't do it. It throws me off. I feel like, okay, it's that way. She flips that whole thing like that. So the loop is where it needs to be. Right? I think so. Let me see if that works. Yeah, that works. But since I'm so used to doing it my way, actually that got a little twisted. It throws me for a loop. Haha. But you might try that if you're struggling with this middle side. Just take this right here and flip it over like that, so it's facing the way it needs to be, instead of stretching. See, now I'm like, how do I do it? Is that too... There we go. Now I feel like it's all screwed up. Okay, let's go that way. I was going good, then I tried to show y'all a tip. I got it a little curled right there. I did a twist. I twisted it wrong. I think that's when I did that little tip for y'all. I can't. I mean, I could go back and undo that. Do you see that? heavy. This is a good one to do sitting down, watching TV. Just chillax and do it. So you're not standing here with all these ribbons and or listen to an audiobook or something. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I don't want my hair like that. Sometimes these ribbons just will not snug up. Good night. Thank you for being here, Sharon. Yeah, I've about had it, y'all, with this. My back is hurting. I still have a crap ton of ribbon. Where are we at? 19 to 20 inches. I'm running out of clips. But look at that. That will be pretty. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, stop. I guess I need more than one clip. I had those little hair clips out earlier, and then I guess I put them back because I didn't think I needed them. There's a holder. That side, and that side. I may take this to bed with me and braid. But that's too much. Baskets are a must with mum making. Okay, so what did I say? I got zigzag, this one, infinity, cottage ladder, military twist, or Mobius 5, whip 6, the work spirit 7. That makes 8, but I still think it needs 1 or 2 more. Just do it until I feel like it's full. I don't know about you guys. Unless we're working on a budget, of course. I'm liking it. I think it's pretty. It is 10:30. How long have I been going? I think it's close to 2 hours now. Oh, goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to start that. Yeah, I think I'm going to get off here now, you guys. Thank y'all for being here. I'm glad I didn't have any... No, I can't. I'm glad I didn't have any internet issues on the phone. Good night, Laura. I'm glad I went with the wider zigzag though. Wider on some of those. Like I said, I may still do a loop chain. I don't know what kind. Maybe a heart chain. I just gotta fill it up. Oh, you too, Miss Alice. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I don't know when I'm gonna get back on live. You know, I just, whenever there's cornhole, usually. I don't have any videos that I've got edited yet for next week. Hopefully I'll get them. Teardrop. The last time I tried to do a teardrop, I ended up making the whole thing like really full. It looked so funny. I just could not do it. It was funny. Yeah. I think I'm allowed to do a teardrop, right? Glass of wine and crafting with all you is a great way to wrap up. Aw, thanks, Tanya. That is a great way. I like Sharon's idea of doing that. But I mean, I can also, if anybody has StreamYard or doesn't mind getting it, I can invite several people. I don't know. I can't remember what the max is, but I can invite several people. And isn't there something on Google that you can do, like Zoom? But I'm definitely up for that if y'all are. But thank y'all so much for being here and throwing out ideas for the braids. I definitely need to do the zipper a couple more times to get it down, so it's like second nature. And I can't remember. I need to do a couple more over and over. Yeah, that is it, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. I'll try to save all this for a live, and I'll start a playlist so we can watch, you know, somebody can go back and watch it in order. Trying to do all the braids too, like I said, except for this one, because I already had that one. But I did just do a video with 5 military braids, and this was one of them. It was right here. Oh, oh, oh. This way. Because I just had it like hanging a little bit. All right, y'all have a good night, good weekend, and I will catch y'all on the next one. God bless. Happy crafting, happy mum making. Kind to yourself and kind to others. Please leave me a comment, even if it's just an emoji. I appreciate it so, so much. It just helped my channel out, so thank you. And let me get out of here. I don't know if I remember how to do it. Bye. Bye. Yes.